accidentally hit that button, guys.
It was 5 minutes.
We're having to set it up funny. That work?
This one you
This
can
one
only
not.
see.
We're not live on that one yet. We're doing our best. I'm trying to make it work. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, we find something smaller. I don't know what would be smaller and.
Sorry, guys. That works. We just go ahead live on that one.
Yeah, might as well.
We're doing our best.
Uh,
We're doing our best. All right, we're on a little early. What's the time? 4 minutes.
4 minutes early. Although that's great because usually we're late.
Your face is off.
I told you earlier.
I'm trying. Let's get back a little bit. You just get this towards you. Okay.
Hello.
Nobody's on.
Hello.
Except for you.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm stuffed.
I know. Me too.
Guys, I ate way too much. I wasn't even hungry, and I ate 12 wings. She made me do it.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. You were like,
No.
You should eat 12 wings.
Hey, Brian.
Going on, Brian.
Keep your voice down. Cheapers.
Am I too loud, guys?
Yeah.
Is that what I was like? Alright, Brian, we're going to wait a little bit, let some people get on
We
here.
realize we're a little bit early, but we're in Louisiana.
Who's that
today?
one? Oh, I can't see.
And it just says new comments.
We're at a Hilton in Louisiana.
What did you in Bossier
The
City?
the original LA.
Bossier City.
Bossier.
Bossier.
Bossier. We're in Bossier Studio.
I didn't quite say it right when we were coming into town.
Alright, say hi when you get on. We got 3 on, is that Facebook?
Yes.
Is that where you were on?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube.
Say hello. Let me know if I'm too
It's
loud.
been a long day. We had flights out this morning at 3:30.
Yeah, I
And,
got up at 3:30 this morning, and I'm still kicking. I guess I got about, I don't know, on the plane I didn't really sleep.
No, I didn't sleep either. Of course, I slept a couple hours last night at home, but
Can you hear us all right, everybody? Give us a thumbs up.
hello.
Howdy, we can't go drinking elk milk.
Oh, hey.
Who's drinking elk milk? What's your name? I don't know if I can call you drinking elk milk. And hopefully it's the female elk.
Brian says it sounds good.
Alright. Oh my goodness.
We got into Shreveport this morning at 9 a.m. and then we visited a couple tackle stores and all right, his name's Ben.
Alright, Ben number 2.
Drink like so we got into Shreveport and then we visited some tackle stores today. So we've been on the road since we landed, and now we've landed in our hotel room. But we got to see.
So we got up at what 3:30 this morning.
Yeah.
And then we took a plane to Dallas, and then we took a plane from Dallas to Shreveport, and then we drove to Bacon's Tackle. Which, guys, if you haven't gone to visit Bacon's Tackle, you really need to. There is so much history there. You know, he was showing us a picture. You know, Mike. We're talking to Mike Bacon, and he was showing us a picture. You know, or he was just showing us stuff. And there's a picture of him with I don't know what's Smithwick's name, first name, but the guy that Smithwick is named after, Smithwick, the Rattling Rogue, and the different Smithwick lures, and also Cotton Cordell himself. I don't know if his first name's Cotton or what, but his last name's Cordell.
I just was mesmerized by the amount of lures that this gentleman had.
Yeah.
And old, nonetheless. Like it's just a walking history of fishing lures down there.
He's got lures in there that are 70, 80 years old.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Daddy. Kevin Frazier says, get us some frogs. Copper Red makes the best. So
hey, we're trying to give you a chance to win as much as possible, guys.
We then went to, we made 2 stops and then we stopped at Duck Dynasty or the Duck Commander.
Yeah, so we went over to...
Oh, I'm in a hotel room.
That's probably pretty loud. So we went over to Duck Commander and visited
Hey, Ashley.
the little museum they got, the story of Phil and Kay and their whole family. So that was pretty cool. I've been there already, but I hadn't do the walkthrough though.
Oh, we did like the little museum today. He got to go in the real way back, but it was a really cool little museum that they had over there to just kind of walk around. So it was pretty cool. Hey, Matt.
What's up, Matt? And then we went and saw, what's going on, Ashley? Then we went and saw
Drifting.
Honey Hole.
Honey Hole. John David
at Honey Hole. We wanted to show them the different lures and that kind of stuff. The blade bait's coming. And then we went and saw Megan at Drifting. Met some other of the
two gentlemen that
the Drifting pros, I guess, or the pro staff there that help her make some decisions. So it was good. We got to see a bunch of people, and then we finally got here and got a hotel. We got a plan to go out. Unfortunately, poor
Vince
poor
and his
Vince.
wife.
So we work with Fishing and Fellowship, Caddo Fishing Fellowship.
It's Caddo Lake Fishing and Fellowship.
There it is. It's my hat. Okay. So Vince from there, and we've been planning to go out, and him and his wife have come down with a flu, and they are not doing well. They're very sick, and so he went and
got us another guide, Jeff.
Got us a guide.
So.
Jeff, an awesome guy. I went fishing with him last summer for a little while. Great guy. So we're excited. He's. The crazy thing is, with this warm weather pushing in, the fish is pushed shallow, and they're eating a frog again, like they're supposed to be in like October. So I'm even though I've come down here to get some footage with a lipless crankbait, I'm not at all upset about getting a chance to catch them on a frog in December.
Yeah. Well, you caught one yesterday at Christmas time on Chickamauga, so. But hey, Johnny.
That's yesterday. It seems like 2 days ago.
I know. That's because we did Christmas a little early. Hey, Johnny. IRAFT81. Tell us what your name is so that we can remember for next time. And hey, Shannon. How are you? Merry Christmas.
What's up, Shannon? So yeah, he sent me another picture of another big one he caught on the snatch and shad. So
is that the half ounce or the 3/4?
He's fishing with the half ounce, I believe.
Ounce? Okay.
You have to tell us if that's different, but he's been throwing that half ounce. And y'all, I tell you, obviously Shannon kind of set the bar a little high with the 22 and a half incher, but
go big or go home.
Yeah, that's true. But y'all, I'm a little disappointed that I hadn't got a whole lot of pictures of the of a fish with that half ounce snatch and shad, or any of the snatch and shad for that matter. But because I've been willing to give away lures if you make the top five. All right, so you just have
top one gets $100.
Top person who catches the biggest largemouth or any largemouth spotted bass or smallmouth bass on the snatch and shad gets $100. And right now Shannon is the only one on that list. Now you can only be on that list once. So his 22 and a half ounce or 22 and a half incher has got him the number one spot, but he can't have the other 4 spots. So y'all got to make a post, tag us, on that little on a tape measure, okay? So we know how long the fish is with the lure in its mouth, and make a Facebook post and tag us. And y'all are on there, so it could be a 12-incher and you get a free lure.
IRAFT81 is Mitch.
All right, Mitch.
Try to remember that for next time.
I won't remember. I'll try, but I'm just being honest. I'm not.
Hey, Brian, how are you? He says he's waiting on his snatch and shad.
What's up, Andy?
Well, you got to win it.
Who's waiting on snatch and shad?
Brian Saminsky.
Okay. Well, they're at the store too. So.
Shannon's using the half ounce, and hey, Andy, how are you?
All right, cool deal. Yeah, Shannon's been waxing them on that snatch and shad. So I know Billy caught a good one. He caught one almost, or I'm not sure if Billy or on. So Billy caught one on Watts Bar that was a 5-pounder on that snatch and shad, but he didn't get a length. Who are you laughing at?
Ryan Zeminski says empty hooks don't make for great picks. I haven't held my mouth right or something.
Well, right now, Ryan, the fish are
They're confused.
well, they are confused, but you can catch them shallow. She said something to it, and I know some of you all saw the video, but Christmas Day, now it was in the afternoon. I went ahead and went out to Chester Frost. Now, I'm not going to get back to Chickamauga until after the cold comes in. So get out to Chester Frost, or even Graveyard Slough or Harrison Bay, and if you can see some grass in the water, throw a frog up there. They're eating it. I caught one that was
Hey, JP.
over 20 inches in Chester Frost on a frog, and he was probably in 2 feet of water. Now I got those. I got those waders, and I actually just waded right out, and it was probably 2 feet of mud and 2 feet of water, and so I waded out there to where I could make some casts to that grass. If you come right when you come into Chester Frost, if you look off to the left, the first place you can pull off, like there's a bunch of grass, and the thing is, if you have waders, you can walk all the way around the backside, and that whole area there's fish. And I was throwing that ripple frog, and I had probably 6 or 7 swirls, but they just weren't eating the frog good. And I finally got one to take it, and it was a solid fish. And yeah, that was Christmas Day. So
Yeah.
you tell
Merry
me.
Christmas, Clint. I'm trying to get to things here.
She puts her hand on my knee, and that's shut up, Jared. We gotta get to this. I ramble. Sorry.
Merry Christmas, Clint. He says Merry late Christmas. Who needs a life scope just to go fishing?
Yeah, you don't need live scope.
Oh.
All those videos that I put out all year, I haven't used live once. I don't have live on my boat. In fact, I don't even have down scan. I don't have anything. All I have is the Navionics so when I'm driving my boat, I know that I'm in deep enough water. That's all I have. So I'm not using anything like that. So yeah, if I can do it, y'all can too. The video I put out on Nickajack, I didn't use anything. So yeah, y'all don't need that live scope and all that stuff. Now, granted, it's awesome. I mean, it's really cool, but I haven't been using it. So if I can do it, you guys can. I'm not doing anything special.
Mitch says his family and I are supposed to be camping at Chester Frost this spring. I'm excited to try fishing that area. You'll love it. It's great.
Mitch, where are you from, bud?
And then Johnny Weaver said that he joined the channel a couple days ago, and you've been fishing and catching a lot of bass on that prototype blade bait, but it's not on the website. It is not on the website
Not
yet.
available just yet.
It won't be available. We're going to let our stores have it first before we actually put it on our website. So if you let me know where you live, Johnny, then I can get you a store that will have them in stock for you that you can go see. And most of those stores too will do online sales, so you can buy it from them until we have it up on our website. But we're trying to give our tackle stores the first snatch at that.
They won't have it. The stores won't have it until probably the second week of January. Okay, so nobody has it. I have a set, and Dylan Filardo has a set. That's all. It's got a set. Actually, I think I gave a couple to Billy Joe Wheat. So if you go on a guided trip with him or Dylan, you can use it. But yeah, we that's all I have. So
Hey, Dale.
they will come soon, and we will have those available at stores. So Real Deal reserved a bunch. Talking Tackle reserved a bunch. Lake Chickamauga Bait and Tackle, Fish Tales, all those are local stores.
Did you say Real
Yeah,
Deal?
I did say
Sorry.
Real Deal. And there's several stores out. Scottsboro will have them. Tackle Warehouse has not yet reserved any.
Yeah,
but we're almost sold out of them.
So, all right, Clint says, Michelle says, would it be better to hit the dam or Chester Frost tomorrow for a good-sized bass, you think? She'll have her kayak.
I would take advantage of this warm weather. I would go to Chester Frost. Now, I can't promise you that it's going to necessarily be better. If you're looking for a big bass, I'll. It's hard to say because I did catch that one
They're
on a
acting
swim
weird
bait.
right now.
Well, I caught that one that was almost 6 on that swim bait below Chickamauga Dam. But with the warm weather, I don't know if that's going to make it a little bit more difficult. Below Chickamauga Dam does better when that water's nice and cold. Okay, so when I shot that footage, the water, like, if you can tell when I'm fishing for those smallmouth in the beginning, you can see my breath. So it was pretty cold out. So I personally would wait to go below Chickamauga Dam when it gets cold again.
Hey, Wade.
Take advantage. What's up, Wade? Take advantage of this warm weather and go up at Chester Frost. What you want to look for is the white birds. Okay, if the white birds are out there flocking and dive bombing, that's where you want to go. Go over there and throw a blade bait, a jerk bait, those types of things underneath those gulls. If you don't see them schooling, go ahead to the grass and throw a frog. Those fish, and you can probably catch them with a lipless on a snatch and shad. But those fish will go shallow, and they're taking advantage of this warm weather. So they'll push shallow, and those birds are a giveaway. So if those birds are present, there's bait fish, and there's going to be predatory fish.
Mitch is from Cleveland. Johnny says we'll get him at Talking Tackle. Hey, Jeff. I know you're late, but glad you're here. Wade Sneed says, what's up, guys?
What's up, Wade?
And Clint, so those traps, they are going to have them at Real Deal. Actually, we filled the order. We went to deliver them.
They were
day
closed.
Before Christmas.
Christmas Eve, they were closed. I thought they were going to be open, so they ordered a bunch on the day before Christmas Eve. So we'll run those up there Monday, and they'll be fully stocked.
Yeah. Ashley Johnson says, hold me a couple back, please. The only shank I would want. That's very true. Andy says, will you have them at the expo? So we will have them at the expo, but only for people to look at them. And so I know you're going to try and talk me into something, Andy. I know this. I'm ready for you with the purple shad.
So
but I am not willing to give away the only ones we have.
When is the expo in
So
Alabama?
we have the expo the expo for Coleman, Alabama
The
is
15th.
the 15th of January, and then South Carolina is the end of February. We are talking about going to one in Ohio. That is still on the table.
Andy, we're likely going to be sold out. The stores jumped on them, and all the stores that currently carry our stuff, they jumped on them. So we're likely going to be sold out. I doubt we're going to have some for that show.
Well, we will have the ones that we
Yeah,
currently have, you'll be able
can,
to see them.
You can look at them and check them out, and the prototypes that I have, but the actual ones for sale are going to be at the stores. So we will be pointing everybody to the stores.
So just let us know where you're at.
Yes,
and
Scottsboro will have them. So yeah, Scottsboro will have them. See here, Vans will have them. They're in Alabama. And Mark's Outdoors will have them. So they pre-ordered them as well. So all of those places will have them in Alabama. I think that's the only places in Alabama.
I at this point I can't get my head straight.
Tournament Tackle is opening a store in Alabama, and they'll have them.
Oh, that's right.
They were in Illinois, and they recently moved down to Alabama, so they'll have them. That's Ed Gadd. He owns that. Good guy.
Dale says, I need your all's weather. It's cold and sleeting here right now.
Oh my gosh.
Dale is a friend of mine from back home in Pennsylvania, and this is why I moved south, dude. Like I don't do that 4-letter terrible S word anymore. Snow. It doesn't happen for me.
Yeah, Dale, you gotta move south, bro.
I
love the South.
70 degrees on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I love it. And of course, tomorrow we're going out on Caddo, and it's gonna be 84 degrees. Now that's unseasonably warm. It's not typically like that, but man, I love it down here because you have that chance.
Johnny, so to answer your question, you've never seen so many different frogs, and are we the inventor of these baits? Yes. So Jared, I don't know whether it's while he's awake or while he's asleep that he comes up with a lot of this stuff, but he puts together all the drawings. We send it to somebody to have it, a CAD mock-up of it. Then we go to a mold itself, so that we then get a prototype to see what we need to work with or how all that's going to happen. And then from there, we make a mass production mold once we get all the tweakings right. And so that's how that kind of comes about. There, you do have a little video on that, actually, don't you with your drawings?
Yeah, I did like a short video on kind of the process, but yeah, the design, yeah, it's ours. And you'll notice it's got CRB on the side of it. Now the wave frog, we are moving to get that CRB put on it because we didn't originally have that on it.
Originally, we should have.
And we're trying to keep. And the thing is, people like the design and it's an effective design. So there are people trying to,
they're trying to buy us out.
They do what they do, and they're copying what's good. So I'm not gonna hate on them for it, but. It's a good frog. The hooks are awesome hooks. The plastic lasts. We get good hookups. It's soft. It does what it's supposed to do. And yeah, so I draw these. I come up with these designs. Then we tweak it, make it work right. We get 3D models, made from CAD drawings, and then we get a prototype mold, and then we tweak it some more, and then once it's perfect, then we go to the
it's about an 8-month process
mold.
Depending on exactly what we're doing. So the one we're working on now, which to be continued,
so we have
been working on this for several months now, almost 8 months now, and it's not even going to be ready until later on, but stay tuned and we'll let you know about that.
And every year we're going to try to come out with some new colors to keep it a little bit exciting, and the colors that don't do as well at sales, we'll slowly
discontinue,
let them
they
go
seem to catch
the
on.
way of the dodo.
We go like, oh, we're gonna discontinue that, and then it takes off, and so then we're like, well, we probably shouldn't do that. So it just is.
It depends on you guys.
We'll see.
So obviously, if you're buying them and using them, by all means. But I will give you a word of caution. If there is one that you're doing well with, and
Andy.
If there's one you're doing well with and you don't tell anybody, then you do run the risk of it going away if people aren't using it. So, I understand as fishermen we want to keep the lures a secret, our thing, our deal, but that can kind of nip you in the butt if you're not careful. But yeah, we have 4 different models of the frog. I'm working on a 5th, which is the.
We said we'd talk about it later. So Clint says, awesome, one of my favorite baits this time of year. He doesn't listen to me. I told him we will do that later.
We did?
See again. You need to listen. Paul says, good evening. Enjoyed the Nickajack video. Nice catch on Christmas Day. It was a really nice catch. Yeah. Michelle says, thank you. Awesome. Ryan says they weren't running any water below Chickamauga Dam Christmas Eve, and there wasn't any action at all.
That makes it tough. Like when they're not running water, that's when I kind of go to that hard structure. I'll go to that hard structure, throw Ned rigs and do stuff like that, or drag a shaky head. It's not as much fun. Or you just go to where you can find some current. There's always some current down there.
Hey, Haley. Hey, Brody.
If it's really slow, then you can kind of dissect the area where they typically have the turbines running. But it's super snaggy, so you have to be careful what you're throwing. That's one reason why I like to throw that flippy doodad rig that I throw, because it doesn't hang up so much.
Andy, yes, we're going to be at Knoxville. However, he will be with Ed Gadd at Tournament Tackle, selling frogs and working that booth. We're not going to have our own specific booth in Knoxville, so you're going to have to see us in Alabama, Coleman, Alabama. Wind it up. Sometimes I can't get my words out. but to see the blade bait, because I'm not sure that he's going to take the blade bait up there to Knoxville.
I'll probably have it up there to show people. And we may, I don't know. We because they're selling so well. We did. We went ahead and put in another order.
We haven't even gotten the first one yet. We had to put in another.
So I don't know if I have them by then. We'll sell them personally, to individuals. But yeah, the Coleman, Alabama show.
January 15th.
We'll have our own booth, and then we'll have I'll be helping out Ed from Tournament Tackle on the East Tennessee show. Now, Kevin,
Ohio show is at the Columbus Expo. I don't know. We just kind of came across something, so
I'm throwing that one around. I'm trying to, throw it by her, see if she wants to. But that's like back to back weeks, and I want to go up there because I want to get the word out up there. We haven't landed many stores in Ohio. Or Pennsylvania,
and we're from Pennsylvania.
Really frustrating. I can't in my own hometown. Okay, it's a B&B bait and tackle or
B&B
like that.
lures.
B&B lures.
Be nice.
In Hanover, Pennsylvania. Man, that's my home. It kind of hurt me personally because I grew up there and they won't bring in our stuff.
They're just not, but just like typical Hanoverians.
Stubborn.
Very stubborn.
Hard-headed.
But that doesn't mean that they don't. I mean, they've been in Hanover for years. They are a
Since
very
I was
good
a little
company.
Kid.
Yeah, right. And so they know what they're doing, but we're still semi-new to people, and that's okay. But man, I don't know how many times I have to walk in there.
Yeah. But anyway, so
at some point maybe
we struggled a little bit getting into stores in, let's see here, Jersey, New York, Maryland, Pennsylvania,
Vermont,
Ohio, Vermont. Yeah, there's a tiny little store up there. But some of those little places, obviously like Rhode Island and Connecticut, they're tiny. But those stores we have a hard time. Massachusetts we got several stores in, but New Hampshire we got a couple. I think we do have a couple small ones in northern New York.
Mm-hmm. Apps Landing.
Yeah, and we do. I think there are a couple in Ohio, but anyway, I don't want to go into all that. But we're trying to get the word out in some of those other places in the country, so that way we can really kind of,
So Brian Szymanski said he guessed the weight and he was supposed to get a lure. Did you not tell me?
I told you, Brian. I responded to your weight to IM me or message me, and I have yet to get your message. So,
if you've done that and he's not answered you, then you can contact me.
I'm pretty sure I check it often. So message me on Facebook, and I will get that lure to you. Absolutely.
Well, you need to put that in your phone so you don't forget it.
Well, he has to message me the lure he wants.
So, yes, Johnny. So, Johnny is a machinist, and he's invented some things, not fishing-wise, but that's the best blade bait he's ever seen. And Sportsman Warehouse has a lot of baits that most others don't carry. So, we did talk to Sportsman's Warehouse when we first started out down here, correct? Wasn't it Sportsman's Warehouse over there on Gun Barrel?
Yes.
And so...
Yes, that was very early on.
I was still packaging stuff at that point in time, and we were nowhere near what those big box stores require.
That was when all we had were 5 wave frogs at that point.
5 colors, and that's all we had.
So that, and to be honest with you, I haven't pursued box stores very hard. I like dealing with mom and pop stores. Now, I think if we get an opportunity with a box store,
we're always open to anything. However, we just need to make sure that it's going to be best for those that are around. So we'll see.
But yeah, we'll definitely look at them again. With Pittman Creek being in with a distributor, they have the option to get them through Pittman Creek. So, but we haven't had any chain stores like that contact us yet.
Ben's in the house.
Which Ben? And we got a couple
Southern
Bens now.
Sportsman.
Okay.
Ben Thomas.
What's up, Ben? Haley's here too. All right.
Haley's here. She was able to wear her merch today. That's great.
All right.
Clint Reiner says, "Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and thank you for the that looks like Russian. Sorry,
Thank you.
I'm not bilingual. I can say my pants are red in Spanish and where's the bathroom?
Your pants are red.
My pants are red. Where's the bathroom?
I don't know where that
And I
was
need a
coming
beer.
handy.
That's the only 3 things I've been able to ever say. 2 years of Spanish, and that's all I got. Clint says input. What kind of input? I think I might have missed something there, Clint.
Thank you for the input.
Oh, the input. That's what the Russian is.
Okay.
Got it. Brian says sorry he commented on the post. It's okay, Brian. Don't pay any attention to him. Always message him and say, "Where's my stuff?"
I'm gonna give you a hard time, bro. That's just what I do. No, don't take it personally.
Andy says I got one that's 2 years old and still fishes great. Looks a little rough. Probably caught a couple hundred fish on. You talk about the frogs?
Frog.
You're
Yeah.
probably talking about the frogs.
Well, we get that story quite a bit.
Down here, and especially down here, we've heard it from numerous people. We've got guys catching on one frog, the same frog, over 100 fish before the paint job sucks. It just isn't.
It's just been beat up.
It's been beat up, but the frog still works perfectly fine. It's not torn up, and it's still rolling like it's supposed to roll. And that's what we made them to do. So.
I'm glad to hear the snatcher shad's your favorite there, Clint. Now I want to see some pictures.
Hey, David.
All right, you are aware of the $100 contest we got going on, which is quickly coming to a close. So you have less than a week to enter. All I need is 5. We got one person who's entered a catch, and we have 4 other spots available for a free lure. So. We have opportunities for free stuff. We're giving you guys all kinds of opportunities here. We're probably going to have to tone it down a little bit, to be honest with you, especially after we do the year giveaway. So that big year giveaway we're going to be doing next Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday. So
yeah.
Thursday is going to be the huge giveaway that we do where somebody's going to win $300 worth of lures and 2 days
of fishing.
2 days of fishing. So
David Presley said we'll see us in Georgia. Clint says Route of
All right.
Trap is my favorite. Hi, Mama.
Now
I'm here.
see us in Georgia. Where? So David, we're going to the NOE Outdoor Expo
in South
Carolina.
So we did do
Cartersville.
last time we
We're
went to
probably
Cartersville,
not gonna do.
It's just too much. But bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
So, whoops. Kevin Frazier says it's a hit or miss. We do good one year and bad another. Michelle says I have met a lot of bait makers from Ohio off TikTok. Social media is a great way to get the word out there for sure.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what we do. He's constantly
I'm on
posting
it too
things
much.
and just in all types of groups and things like that. But we'd love to hear
it's a really good tool, but it can easily get you wrapped up in there for quite some time. But it's if you have something you do well and can make a product off of it that people want. I mean, social media is the ticket. I mean, it for all of the bad things it has that go with it, it's a free way to promote and advertise and interact with your customer base. So it's
Dale, thank you
been
for
fun.
keep trying to go into B&B lures. I appreciate you. We appreciate anybody that goes in and talks to a local tackle store that does not have us in there.
Yeah, I don't understand. You're probably the 10th person that's told me they've gone in there, and I don't know. That's fine. They don't want to make money. That's fine.
It's okay. I mean,
It's up to them.
We're not upset. I mean,
I'm upset. I'm not gonna.
Okay, we could get the
I need
therapist
some.
on this later, baby. Clint says, "I'd love to buy some of those rattle traps you got. Holler at me. You can find them online." So,
Yeah, so that not only does Tackle Warehouse have them.
Arizona Outdoors, welcome to the channel.
so-
Appreciate you.
What's up? It's probably.
Says new to your channel, watching from Arizona.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome. I thought that was Colin.
No, that's
Colin
I was gonna
Parrish.
say we have a gentleman that fishes our stuff in Arizona. So.
Yeah. So Clint, I think you're up around Cleveland, if I'm not mistaken. So Fishtails has our lipless crankbait, the snatch and shad. They have those up there. I'm not sure if they have the 3/4 ounce one.
No, I don't think so.
That's one that a lot of stores have been hesitant to get. Now most of them have picked up the half ounce because they see us catching fish on them, but they're usually hesitant to pick up a new bait. So even though that's pretty much the same and it catches fish just as well, if not, in deep water it does
Hey
better.
Patrick, Merry Christmas. I hope
Merry
you guys
Christmas,
had a
Patrick.
great Christmas. Matt Sexton says it's crazy to think y'all now making your own lures. Remember several years ago talking to Jared about him starting the Flippin page at VW. Awesome,
Yeah.
Awesome job, my guy.
Yeah, that's true. It's been
He's looking to say goodbye.
I had a Volkswagen fishing page that we
Yeah.
started, and that was like
That was a long time ago.
that was like
2020?
2018.
Oh, was it
That
before
was
that?
before I started the channel.
Okay, yeah,
That
because you
was-
started the channel
that
in
was before
2020.
Flippin The Script Fishing. Yeah, the good Lord has blessed us incredibly, and I just try to keep my head on a swivel and just be mindful to the prompts and where he's trying to take us and see what happens. It's been wild and crazy and a lot of fun.
And Johnny, yes, we were in Saudi Daisy Tackle. They sold out of them and they never got any other ones. So I know he makes his own stuff. He makes a lot of his stuff in there. And so he just hasn't reordered. But we were in there at one point in time. So, and you're right. I did say Gun Barrel, but it is Lee Highway. My bad. I get lost in a paper bag. So you don't want to ask directions for me.
Who
for Sportsman's Warehouse.
Yeah,
I said it was on Gun Barrel. And Mitch says new to fishing, been in chat for a while. So,
All right.
well, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. If you hit on the Flippin The Script Fishing channel, there are playlists, and you can. There's all types of playlists. So if you need anything just from how to tie a knot to breaking down a certain spot, I'm sure he's got a video on it.
I've done. I don't know. I think I've done
See
five
you,
or
Ryan.
See you, Ryan. We'll let you know if you win. I've done 5 or 6 lake breakdown videos on Chickamauga and a couple on Nickajack now. So you check those out, and I tell you everything. Bank fishing spots. Lures that worked for me in the past. Those places. Places and what season I like to target them, that kind of thing. So I'm trying to give you guys stuff that you can actually use out there.
Ryan had to go. Haley says I'm working on a special store right now, waiting for them to get back. I appreciate you, Haley.
Awesome, Haley. Thanks.
Same thing with Dale. He said he'll talk to Steve at AOS Marina, and it's like 6 now. So
Okay.
we cannot express enough how much we appreciate all of you for watching our videos, for sharing them, for interacting with us, for talking to your local tackle stores. This is how people can only find out about us. We are only 2 people running at the mill trying to call people, and sometimes until you get in front of somebody, they just don't see what you have.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can tell them all day long you have the best frog, and they're gonna go,
Yeah.
So
Everybody says they have the best frog, and you can't blame them for that. How can you sell something if you don't think it's the best? Everybody's a little bit biased, but I legitimately believe it, and I think the results speak for themselves.
Johnny says after they see some of your fishing videos, they'll see how well the lures work, and that's why we make them. Make the videos and take the time to do that too. He's still working full time at Volkswagen, and then is still trying to get content, and then it takes a lot to edit that stuff. Anybody that's done any of this, you really know how much goes into it. It's not just logging on and making a video and sending it off. So, how many videos have you made? My goodness, I don't even know.
Well, it depends if you count shorts. If you count short videos, probably 2,000 videos.
I'd say there's more than that,
but the long content videos, a couple hundred, probably a couple hundred. Yeah, you could watch videos, back to back and.
As a matter of fact, just go ahead and put that on your TV and let it play.
Yeah.
And then hit thumbs up when you need to. Clint says I've caught 5 bass over 10 in the last 5 years.
All right, nice.
And Michelle said your video at the dam on the other day helped me get on 3 bass yesterday. Awesome, good. That's
what
good
it's
to know.
about.
We like to know they're working too.
Yep. Give us a shout out to your friends. Let them know. Hey, we try to give good tips that are actually going to help. So I appreciate that, Michelle.
Patrick says the lure business is crazy. Hold on here, where'd it go?
You ain't kidding, Patrick.
It's a crazy ride. You meet so many amazing people. We have met so many great
You're
people.
one of them, Patrick.
Absolutely. And you guys need to look up Badass Baits. You will find some fantastic stuff.
He's good paint jobs.
Excellent. So check out Badass Baits as well. And then Clint said, this time of year, I just love a crazy rattle trap. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. No, you're just as crazy as
that lipless bite, man. It's awesome. To be honest, that this warm weather's kind of shut it down a little bit. I don't want to say shut it down, but it's definitely when it gets cold, that lipless bite really shines, in my opinion.
and that's about to hit again.
Yeah,
It's about to change.
we're gonna get another
again,
shot at it.
so.
The weather's just, and you watch here in probably 3 weeks or so, we're gonna get another really warm spell. It's very cyclical, and it seems like every 20 some days we get another warm spell come through.
I love the South.
Yeah, so it gets cold just when you had enough of it. It gets warm again. So it's
Mitch
great.
says he learned a lot from your Wolf TV Savannah Bay breakdown. We fish that area a bunch now, so that's good. We like to hear that feedback too. And if there's something that didn't help, should I tell him to reach out to you or me?
No, I don't want to hear if it doesn't help. I just want to hear when it helps.
Johnny said, what are your thoughts on a new chatterbait, because the ones on the market could be a lot better? Do not give him any more ideas. My garage and my basement are full, and I can't handle his brain.
We got a bunch on the. We got a lot of coals in the fire. So I am not planning on doing stuff like that. So chatterbaits, buzz baits, jig heads.
Badass baits.
No, he does crankbaits.
He does crankbaits. That's right.
Painting job. So now you want a good chatterbait or a vibrating jig. Driftwood Custom has a really good one. They make one that's really good. It's got a big hefty hook, and it's a good one. I did a video on it. Wasn't last year? I think it was 2 years ago. In January, and we probably had 20 pounds, over 20 pounds, best 5 on Gunnersville. They make a good one. You have to check him out. Driftwood Custom Baits.
Mr. Robert.
Yeah, he tell him I sent you.
David Presley says, whoops, where'd my little thing go? I love the videos on Gunnersville. He likes to fish Gunnersville. He really does. He likes to get out and try some different and new stuff, but he does love Gunnersville.
I have to say, Gunnersville might be my favorite lake. Chickamauga is it can be amazing and then be super stingy. Nickajack, I really love Nickajack. It's between Nickajack and Gunnersville. Gunnersville, like I've explored a lot of Nickajack, so I want to say I've gotten bored with it, but Gunnersville still has so much water that I haven't even come close to touching. So it's so massive, and there's so much fishable water on Gunnersville, and the quality fish, the average quality fish on Gunnersville is so good. It's an awesome lake. I love them. I'm going to do a breakdown of an area down there, hopefully soon. We'll see. I got to find time to get down there.
And hand-tied, so Wade said hand-tied chatterbaits I'd kill for some.
His are hand-tied. So he uses copper, I believe, to wrap around the silicone, if that's what you mean. And I think, I'm not 100% sure, somebody does a bucktail one. That might it's either Driftwood or Big Daddy Custom.
Baits.
Big Daddy Baits makes some different things like that, and he may do one that's like a bucktail vibrating jig. So look him up too, Big
Daddy Baits.
Big Daddy Baits. He has some really good stuff too. He does a Dayton boat dock rig or something like that, but it's an A rig that's really good. But both of those guys make some really good stuff. Big Daddy Baits makes that booger spin that I throw a lot.
Oh yeah, you do like that booger spin.
Yeah, that's a good little bait.
Clint says, let's go, I'll pay you, or we could just go and I'll have fun. Cold weather, I love it. Best time. You don't have to ask him twice, Clint. And Patrick says he wakes up at 12 o'clock at night with ideas. Brain doesn't stop. That is very true. Now, granted,
I work nights.
he works nights, so he's awake at
I'm
that
awake at
time.
night.
But when he sleeps, he also wakes up and says this.
There are definitely times where I'm sitting there and just start thinking about different ideas. So yeah.
Earl Ross says, "Do you ever fish Old Hickory?" You've been up there once, haven't you?
I have fished it. It's been a while. It's a really good lake and kind of more of a river type lake. But yeah, no, I have. It's been a long time. And I wanna branch out and do more. Like these breakdown series that I do, like they don't have to be places that have experience. I'm trying. What I want to do is show people how you can take a section of the lake and break it down and find fish. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter. But if you have a day's worth, and a lot of times people look at an entire lake and it gets overwhelming, and then they can't find fish, and they get spun out, and they're trying to go too far to go find fish. You can find one creek and you can find fish in it. That's what I'm trying to do, to show you that there's you take one creek like a Wolf Teaver. You don't have to go to the whole lake. You can just go to Wolf Teaver and then a week later or something like that, go to Sail Creek or Salty Creek. You don't have to go and bounce all over the place. Now, granted, if you can stay on the fish, like some of these guys, like Kevin Drake or Dylan Filardo, those guys, like they're out in the lake all the time. If you have the time to be on the lake, by all means, learn the whole lake, but break it down to bite-sized pieces, because you can find fish, and a lot of times you can find good quality fish. There's no reason to be jumping and running all over the place. So.
Brandon Magaha? Yeah, says, "I'm glad Tackle Warehouse has your stuff. That's where I get mainly everything from. I live right above Knoxville and only found one store with your frog and the big one. I've caught a lot fish on your frogs. Looking forward to trying out your other lures." Awesome, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
And
appreciate
if you have a specific tackle store that you'd like to see up there, go in and talk to them. Take your frogs in, show it to them, and give us a call and let us know. And we'd be happy to follow up with anything there too. With the distributor, there are some stores like we had Shark Hook over there closer to Knoxville, right?
No, that's Nashville. You keep getting those mixed up.
Again,
so Knoxville,
I get lost in a paper bag.
Knoxville, Tom's Sporting Goods.
Oh, Radar, yeah.
Yeah, Radar had he orders our stuff, and they've made a big pre-order of the blade baits. They will have the blade baits. I'm trying to remember. There's another store up that way. There's a couple stores up that way that get our stuff through Pittman Creek. So those stores we're not necessarily aware of.
They don't share their customer list with us.
So
it's just if we happen to call them and they say, I carry your stuff, but it comes through your distributor.
Yeah.
So.
And I know Tom's has us, for sure.
He always orders from us. So Earl says Richland Creek.
What do I know?
All right, Earl said Richland Creek.
Richland. Okay. I love Richland Creek. I do plan on doing. I'd like to do Richland Creek. I really want to do Mud Creek, because Mud Creek is one of the places I haven't fished very much on Chickamauga. Once we get above,
Good night, Dale.
Night, Dale. Once you get above Moon Slough on Chickamauga, I've hit a couple places up there, but I haven't done a whole lot up there like I have done on the more southern part of the lake. So I kind of want to go up there, and I want to go up there and do lake breakdowns and basically put my theories to test. Where I say that you can take one creek and just fish it all day and catch fish. Well, take one creek that I haven't fished and I don't have any experience on, and we'll put it to the test. So I'll put out a vote and see which ones you guys really want me to do and do it that way.
So it's getting late. We were up at 3 o'clock this morning. And
What time is it?
I'm winding down.
9:14?
Yeah, we started 48 minutes ago because
9:14, is that Central Time?
Yes, no.
24.
That's
okay. That's
But
Eastern.
still,
Okay.
when I hit Stewart the creek, most of them time we find some. we love Mud Creek. We can show you some areas. That'd be great.
Cool.
So any other questions? We have not the raffle, the wheel of.
We
I
got
call it the wheel of death. It's not the wheel of death. It's the wheel of winning a bait.
We got everybody who made a comment in the Nickajack video in that wheel to see who's going to win the lure, and we'll find out which one of you guys win. And we don't want to keep you on here too long. I can ramble on all night. So
That's why see why I do this.
She's always prompting me to keep going. If you have any questions though that you need some answering for this weekend or whatever, by all means throw it out there and we'll answer it.
And don't forget, in order to win, you comment on the video that Jared puts up on Tuesdays, right? Tuesday.
Yes.
And then so you comment on that on YouTube, and then we enter you into the drawing.
When I do a long video, okay, anything that's 10 minutes or over is what I consider a longer video. I will put in, like during the video, there'll be a portion where I say, all right, before I go too far, please leave a comment and be entered into a giveaway we'll do live this Friday, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so when I do that, then make sure you make a comment. And what I'm trying to do, to be honest, is get you guys making comments regularly. That interaction helps the algorithm. When you guys interact with me or make comments, ask questions, whatever, and of course then it tells the algorithm that you like it, and then it will show it to more people. If nobody makes a comment, nobody likes it or whatever, then it shuts the algorithm down and they won't show it to people. So it's just a way to get people interacting and that kind of stuff. And I want to hear from you guys. If I make these videos and I don't get any feedback or nothing, then I'm like I feel like I'm wasting my time. I want to hear from you guys. So that's not just me saying that to trick the algorithm. I actually want to hear from you. So I know that people are there and that it's actually being useful. Because I really genuinely want to help people catch fish. When I first started learning how to catch fish or to fish, I couldn't get help, and it was really difficult. So I'm trying to. That's why it's called Flipping the Script Fishing. I'm flipping the script on that. I'm not keeping secrets. I'm telling stuff. So by all means, leave comments so that way it will get out there. And but anyway, when you do that, you are automatically entered into this giveaway, and that's how you get entered in this weekly giveaway where we give away a lure to the lucky winner. Now, coming up, for the year-end giveaway, it's the big one where we have 5 winners, okay? That one will be done on January 1st, okay? So in order to get entered on that one, you have to share that giveaway video on Facebook and one of the social medias. And on Facebook, put @highlight, and it turns blue. It shows everybody that you know. You don't move that. You're gonna move the whole thing.
I said I was sorry in my head.
Oh, okay, in your head. I was wondering. So anyway,
I pushed it by accident. Big dork. Okay.
All right.
Yes, but we love Billy Wheat. There's only one Billy Wheat, and we love that Billy Wheat. And Brody, we just talked about this. We're not looking at any chatterbaits or making any chatterbaits right now. And
check
I say right now.
Check out Driftwood Custom.
But check out Driftwood.
Driftwood Custom baits has some really good chatterbaits are vibrating. Huh?
Does Derek do those?
Um,
Derek Weeble?
I think he did for a little.
Okay, I don't know. And Derek, you can find Derek on our Facebook page as well.
DW Custom.
DW Custom Lures. I don't know if he does them or not. I'm sorry. Okay, so any more questions before we go, and we will spin the wheel of getting a bait.
All right, let's go ahead and spin it.
Go ahead and spin it. He says go ahead and spin it. He's tired.
I've been up since 3:30.
I've been up longer than you. But I hate those things. Okay.
All right, we got quite a few. I appreciate the participation this week, and it really worked because we got a lot of views, and the algorithm really liked it. Go ahead.
Hold it still.
Yeah. All right, who's it gonna be?
Oh, what is it?
Can't see it. Slightly
angled.
Slightly angled. All right, slightly angled. All right, so your winner. I will reply to your message. Slightly angled. I don't know who that is, but you won free copper red baits. So you will. I'll message you, and if you message me back on what you want, and we'll probably go on instant messaging or something like that, so you can show me or share with me your address and exactly what you want, and we'll make sure to send it to you as soon as possible. Probably Monday morning. We'll
So
send it out.
Patrick says that Leech Lures makes chatterbaits, he thinks, as well. So you can check out Leech Lures.
Leech lures or lurch? Lurch's lures.
Maybe that's what he meant.
I know Lurch's lures. He makes a bunch of original stuff that are really good. Yeah, Lurch's lures got some good stuff.
Brody, if you were fishing this week, just to give one last update, he said, I'm fine with fishing this week. Hopefully I can find them and crush them with y'all's rattle traps. So we have, all you need to do is send us a picture of what you catch with the snatch and shad in its mouth. Post it and tag us and personally send it, because Facebook doesn't always notify us.
So this is what you do. Okay, she butchered that. So, so take a picture of the fish with the lure in its mouth, and take a picture with the fish on a tape measure. Okay, so we can see exactly how long that fish is, and post that on social media, Facebook in particular, and tag us. Okay, so take those two pictures, post them on social media, and tag us, and that way, we'll be able to see it, and others will be able to see it. Okay, and then you'll be entered. And literally, we have 4 spots that nobody's filled at all, and I know people are catching them with our lipless. I get pictures all the time, just not like those pictures that the requirements for this contest. And right now we have Shannon Mullins.
One person.
We're
paying up to 5 spots, and as in paying, first place is $100, and the last 4 are lures.
Our lures, free lure.
So up to 5 of you can win, but you can only get entered once to win in 1 spot. So you can't own 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So Shannon went out and he caught 30 pounds of fish on best 5, 30 pounds on the snatch and shad. Only one of those fish can be entered in this contest. So he can't just run the gambit and take all 5 spots. That's not what we're gonna do. So he's got the number 1 spot so far. Now, if somebody catches one that's bigger than 22.5 inches, they'll take that number 1 spot. But you need to have it on that scale so we can tell. All right. So I'm.
You mean the ruler, not the scale.
Scale, ruler, yes.
Be specific, because I
On the ruler.
said scale and you said no, we're not doing that.
Yeah. So, yes. So on the ruler, and that way we can tell how long your fish is. We're just gonna go by length, catch board or something like that. It's fine. And yeah, it's that easy. Very simple. Free stuff.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for all the interaction. It's great, and always thank you for all the support that you give us. Just interacting and watching the videos and buying our stuff we are so appreciative. We really do.
We
appreciate all you do.
We really do truly appreciate you guys. So keep an eye out for stuff and keep tabs. We're gonna keep putting more stuff out there, give you more opportunities, and we got the conclusion of 2 big giveaways, including the $100 thing and that 5-person the giveaway, the year-end giveaway. Okay, y'all. If y'all haven't seen that one, either ask me about it or go check out the YouTube channel or the Facebook channel.
And you can always send us a message if you
It's
have
actually-
a question.
It's actually pinned. That video is pinned on the Facebook Flippin The Script Fishing. It's pinned at the very top. So you go look at it. You should see the Christmas giveaway. So check that out. Make sure you get entered for that. All right?
Until next time, guys.
Tie lines.
lines.
Finish. Bye-bye.